Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. A look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team.
Got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. The tray hits it from three-point range.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. Collier up top. Williams. 5 on the clock. The screen by Collier. Launches it. Misamon pulls it in. Cloud with it. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. Yes. And it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Ionescu outside. Picked by Misamon. Ionescu left side. It's hauled in by Smith.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Here's Collier. And she makes that one.
Looking real comfortable attacking around the rim. If you give Collier the rock anywhere near the basket, she's not going to disappoint.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. And she banks in the layup.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Outside Williams. Now here's McBride. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. New York leading.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? That's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Yep, that one goes.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Now here's Williams. She's covered by Cloud. McBride with the ball. Williams. She's covered by Cloud. The screen by Collier. Courtney Williams for 3. New York with the rebound. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here is Ionescu. Tight defense on her. And down it goes. 2 points.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge. Pretty much always.
Smith outside. Pass to Collier. Here's Harrington. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Now Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Fires it. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's McBride, covered by Ionescu. Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Collier. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
To the middle. The kick out to Ionescu. Picked by Misaman. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. And here's Carrington. 6 points for her. Courtney Williams for 3. No good on that shot. The Liberty trail. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Misaman. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
And here are the Lynx now.
Outside Williams. Smith outside. Collier. Banked in off the glass.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Alana Smith.
Ionescu has it. She's got 9. To end the drought. It falls for her 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
And stolen by Ionescu. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. That's her 6th make from the field. She's taken 9 shots and missed only 3.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now, putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now Carrington. 6 points for her. Down low. Collier. And the shot goes in.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Pass to Jones. With the fadeaway. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Lynx leading. Well, New York won that 2020 lottery. And their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
McBride. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
You love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 14. The kick out to Misaman. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Everybody on the floor is hot. It's incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
Smith, guarded by Jones. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
At just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Phoebish. Misaman with it. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Ionescu gets the bucket.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
And here are the Lynx now. Now here's McBride. Carrington with the screen. McBride misses. And here's Ionescu. To the inside. Here's Misaman. And that misses. That would have put them up. 4-on-3 on the break. Here's Harrington. 6 points for her. Outside Williams. Here's Collier. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 16. Here's Misaman.
They grab their own miss. Bebish with the bucket.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for Minnesota.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's Ionescu. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. Bebish. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Smith outside. Six to shoot. Carrington. Williams. She's covered by Cloud. Pulls it from 20. New York with the rebound.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Minnesota trailing. Now Heidemann. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Nafisa Collier draws the double team. Releases. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Liberty leading by just 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Shepard. Here's Collier. She's covered by Gardner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Heidemann. And that shot falls short that time.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And one of the most amazing stories in all of sports is the fact that Diana Taurasi is still a top scorer and a top player.
I mean, she turned 42 this year. She went first overall back in 2004, back when Blake was in preschool. A lot of her teammates were in diapers back then. DT's commitment to the game is unmatched. It's just really special to get to watch her play still.
Now here's Ionescu. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, it looks like that last three definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Here's Carlton. They trail by 1. Pass to Heidemann. Shepard the screen. That shot, no good. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. Here's Gardner. And it's Collier with the rebound. Pass to Heidemann. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Minnesota. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now Johannes. And here's Ionescu. From deep. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
To the paint. New York with the rebound. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the foul called on Collier. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Lynx. They trail by 1. Right wing. Back to Harrison. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for her.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Yep, that goes.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And here's Johannes. Pass to Ionescu. Gardner with it from downtown. He can't get that one.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Collier outside. Now Carlton. Over Ionescu. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
And you got to give credit to Collier for the find. Her 6'2" height allows her to have a clean view of the court. Doesn't miss open teammates.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 19. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Collier outside. Shepard the screen to the inside. Yes, and it's Napisa Collier with the assist that time.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Gardner. Pass to Ionescu. Puts up a 3. And that one's in too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Carlton. Collier outside. Napisa Collier draws the double team. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This speaks to Collier's no-quit attitude. She is just determined to keep plays going with her hustle.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 24. With the shot. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
So the Lynx now.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Defenders have to be careful with Collier's jumper. If she gets a clean look, she's usually going to capitalize.
From deep, Ionescu misses. The Lynx leading. Collier outside. Shepard the screen. Heidemann covered by Ionescu. The 3 is up. Johannes with the rebound. To the middle. Talbot. Good. First shot, first basket. Now the Lynx with it. Collier outside. Heidemann. Back to Collier. No good with the layup.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Here's Johannes. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Carlton, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Heidemann. Out to the left wing. Here's Carlton. That 3 off the mark. Down low. Here's Harrison. Misses and close. Now Heidemann. She's got 6. Pass to Carlton. Heidemann. Inside. Collier. They set a pick. Floats one. And the layup is up and in.
The teardrop is one of those, oh no, oh yes, shots.
The Liberty trail. Gardner with it. Johannes. To the inside. Ionescu. That's good.
And her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now the Lynx with it. Collier outside. Carlton, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Heidemann. New York with the rebound. Ionescu, right side. The 3 gets a 3-pointer to fall.
And Ionescu recognizes her role on this squad. Her team wants her to score and score often.
Collier outside. To the middle. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Johannes. Back to Ionescu. Now here's Gardner for 3. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. Now Carlton, covered by Ionescu. Collier outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Gardner. It's on target from the high post.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
Here's Johannes.
So many tremendous players in this league. Who do you think gets overlooked?
Well, it might be weird to call a former MVP underrated, but Nneka Ogwumike has been playing at a high level for a very long time, and I think she deserves more recognition.
And I'll take Kelsey Mitchell. For years, she was carrying that Indiana team by herself offensively. Now, she's certainly got a lot more help.
Now here's Collier. She's got 18. Ball's knocked loose. Gardner with the steal. And it's in. And here's Heidemann. She's got 8. Pass to Carlton. Now Heidemann. The shot. They get a hand on it.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
Harrison with the ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Lynx will go for a different look here. Minnesota trailing. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McBride. Down low. Shepard. Yep, that one goes.
A team-oriented leader with a passion for making others better. McBride is simply a fantastic teammate.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Here's Smith. And no good trying to get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Liberty, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Make some noise and get ready for the main half-court shot. Please direct your attention to second court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Williams with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Smith outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Ionescu. Pick by Misaman. The drive by Ionescu. Rebounded by McBride. To the paint. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Outside, Williams. Collier outside. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. To the inside. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
A premier passer. Cloud racks up an assist. Really puts her teammates in great positions to score.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 36 points. Pass to Jones. Minnesota grabs the miss. Now here's Carrington. She has 6. And here's Williams. She's covered by Cloud. The screen by Collier. Fires from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Oh, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Cloud outside. Back to Ionescu. Inside. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
6 on the shot clock. Phoebish. Cloud. She's guarded by Williams. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu sinks the triple.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Right outside. Collier inside. He's against Misaman. Back to McBride. Over Ionescu. Again, Minnesota. New York in the lead. Pass to Phoebish. Now here is Ionescu. McBride covering. Cloud outside. Back to Ionescu. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Jones. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
Taking what she gets on offense, like seeing Jones make use of the mid-range in this possession.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on her. Collier outside. Pass to Carrington. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
Timeout called the Liberty.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Ionescu. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones. So the Lynx now. It's a three-point game. Right outside. Williams. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Phoebish. Covered by Carrington. Ionescu outside. For three. Connects from three-point range.
It's easier to find success in the pick-and-roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Outside Williams. Pass to Carrington. Collier. And that one's in, too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. Rebound by the Lynx.
They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Well, we know not every team in the league is a title contender. So what's the key for teams in the rebuilding process, Brian?
Your scouting department really matters. Because if you're a losing team, your draft picks, whether first or second round, will play.
Yeah, and I'll throw in luck as well. I mean, those ping pong balls going your way, winning the lottery, getting the first overall pick. You can add an Asia Wilson, Aaliyah Boston. And when you add a player of that value, that can change your fortunes pretty quickly.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
Both good at the line. Here's Ionescu. She's got 44. Pass to Jones. Second shot opportunity. Shepard pulls it in. The Lynx trailing. To the middle. Here's Smith. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Ionescu. McBride covering. Ionescu outside. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
Shepard with it. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
New York calls timeout. Now Misaman. She's got 5. And here's Ionescu. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket.
Playing with incredible fire. Sabrina Ionescu not to be denied. Such a strong guard.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
Shooting 1.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Collier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
New York leading.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
Her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college. She was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
Here's Jones. Yes, it's good. Williams with it. Down low. Here's Collier. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. Here's New York now. Leading by 5. Now here's Ionescu. McBride covering. Spins. 5 to shoot. Rejected by Kayla McBride. Pass to Williams. Back to McBride. Launches a 3. Rebound New York. Ionescu. McBride covering. Ionescu outside. She uses the glass on the layup.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
Now here's McBride, covered by Ionescu. Here's Shepard, drains it from 9 feet away.
Nice bucket, but she should just go straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded closely. Picked by Misaman. Pass to Jones. Isabel Harrison on the wing. Up top, Cloud. Shoots over Williams. Second chance shot. And Jones with the lay-in.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Minnesota calls a timeout. And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Team Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% for 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
refs making a change here. Here's Heidemann. 8 points for her. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Harrison. Pass to Jones. Shepard pulls it in. Minnesota trailing. McBride left side. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Here's Johannes. Now Jones. Johannes. Pass to Gardner. 6 to shoot. To the middle. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Now Carlton. Inside. Shepard. To the left side wing. And the Lynx another three.
Well, you got to give it to Shepard. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
Pass to Harrison. Gardner. McBride covering. And here is Jones. Now here's Gardner. Back to Jones. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And here are the Lynx now. They trail by 3. Here's Carlton. Defended by Harrison. Pass to Shepard. McBride. To the paint. To the inside. Now here's Shepard. Defense is right there. And off target on the 15-footer. And here's Johannes. Fires from 14. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. It's the Liberty. They lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. New York leading. Pass to Talbot. Over to the left wing. Ionescu outside. Good on the triple.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Collier. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Harrison. Gardner with it. Collier's there. Gardner with it. Pass to Ionescu. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now here's Collier. Here's Heidemann. From the baseline. That one goes in.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Gardner with it. Covered by Collier. Pass to Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
Collier outside. Let's go with a three. Rebound, New York.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Johannes. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Ooh, no luck on that one. Here's Carlton. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Here's Ionescu, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. The Lynx making a switch here. Outside Williams. From the arc. Talbot pulls it in. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Ionescu, covered by Collier. This one for three. That one, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And good that time.
Keeps her head up and looks for open teammates. That style of play will keep Collier around for a while.
Pass to Johannes. Cloud. And here's Ionescu. Offline with the three. Collier outside. Shepard the screen. Down low. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Shepard. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. Inside. Here's Ionescu. Got her with the pump fake. Just couldn't finish. Up top, Williams. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Collier. Over Ionescu. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's Johannes. Ionescu left side. Now here's Collier. Outside Williams. Off target with the three. New York leading. Ionescu outside. Talbot. Good on the shot.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
So the Lynx now. Collier outside. Nafisa Collier draws the double team. Carlton gets the bucket.
They took a little bit of a chance there going to the double team. It left an open player in another spot.
Pass to Johannes. Back to Ionescu. Shoots. And right on target with the swish.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Williams. Shepard the screen. For three, Nafisa Collier. Another three for Minnesota.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Loud outside. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from downtown.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Carlton. Back to Williams. The three. Rebound New York.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Ionescu gets the bucket. Minnesota trailing. Pass to Carlton. And here's Collier. Williams with it. She's covered by Cloud. And Courtney Williams, here we go. Count it. Good.
Not messing around, just take it to the hoop strong. At 5'8", Williams is one of the best smaller finishers at the rim in the league.
Here's Johannes. Now here's Harrison. Ionescu outside. Back to Harrison. Pass to Ionescu. Unloads. And again, it's New York with a three.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Now Carlton. And the call is going to be an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here is Ionescu. McBride covering. Jones outside. Pass to Misaman. Ionescu outside. Off target from three-point range. And here's Collier. Here's Carrington. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Now here's Ionescu. Back to Cloud. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Smith. So the Lynx now. 7-point differential. Collier gets the bucket.
Yeah, Collier shoots it with reckless abandon, putting it all on the line to produce for her team.
Cloud outside. Pass to Misaman. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cloud. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. Over Ionescu. A tad short, but it's good. Off the front iron.
The vocal and emotional leader of the team. McBride's squad is in good hands when she has the basketball.
Now here's Cloud. Now Jones, covered by Smith. Jones inside. Smith is there and can't cash in from close range. Here's Minnesota, trailing by 4. Drills the three-pointer.
Big-time bucket at a big-time moment. Harrington showing some serious nerve in a pressure situation.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Misaman. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Oh, no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
Williams with it. To take the lead. Oh, they take the lead.
In big moments, Williams' combination of handles and shooting ability make her a tremendous option for late games.
Now here's Ionescu. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Williams. Right outside. From outside, off the mark.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
A great feel for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer. A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performer.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here. You know, maximize the clock.
So important, Brian. You're right about the clock management. Good opportunity here, and they want to get a quality shot, most important.
McBride to the paint. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
a player who thrives during key moments. Williams is hard to shut down. Her ball handling abilities get her out of jams and get her looks.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Now, they've got enough time that they can run really whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. Now, they're in a good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded closely. The pick by Jones. The drive by Ionescu.
Oh, it falls! No way! Talk about coming up clutch. How about Ionescu sinking the huge shot?
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Now, they've got enough time that they can run really whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. Now, they're in a good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Outside Williams. Shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they waited until the very last moment to finally seal it.
And so many times we see these tight games won at home. That advantage, I think, played a factor here.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.